What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be continuing the Let's Build a City, the new one. This is episode 2, and we're live, and I forgot to add it to the play. Nope, I said join before the link even loaded. What the frick? Nope. That's crazy. I mean, it might have loaded quicker for you than it did for me, because, you know. Set the playlist real quick. Hello, Mouse. Hello, Amelis. Hello, Georgie Bros. Hello, man. Hello, Chris. Hello, Nova. Speaking of. Okay, so I'm gonna immediately start by filling in. Yep, that's it. Finishing the gas station slash convenience store here. This is really close to the road, but it's fine. This isn't like a highway anyway, so I really won't. I don't think I should care. Hello, Leander. Okay, so I don't really want to do anything crazy for this. Hello, Dreamy. Wanna watch this? Oh yeah, you should follow along. That sounds like a... Oh my god, a fun time. I'm freaking dying. Are there any, like, better bricks? Like a kind of sad white. I don't think so. I think brick will be fine. That's weird, man. Anyway, hello on your mod account. Hello, Skatey. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll get right on that. Because that definitely would fit in the height limit. Yep, totally. Concrete pattern. I kind of want those across here, but then I'd have to do something freaky for that. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I could just do, like, slabs or something. I could do, like, maybe red. I might end up switching it, actually. Because if it's the same as the other one, that would make more sense, I think. But I don't know. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. Anyway, I am, for the most part, been working on more of the same. I finished... yeah, I finished that. No, I finished Banban 3 this morning, so that was good. I'm free from that now. Until inevitably I have to make 4, but I'm not worried about that yet. Yeah, you should take a nap, Georgie Bros. Hi, Charm. Hello, Corn. Pretty dope gas station. I have like 3 blocks, but thanks. Did I do anything on the... Oh, they're on the inner edge. Oh, that makes more sense. Hi, Harry. Who? Oh, hi, Splorky. Sorry, I'm just a little slow. I have played Cuphead. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's because I have a scale issue. I'm not even going to try to deny that. Okay, that looks stupid. I wonder if I added, like, windows. What? That is definitely better, yeah. Hi, Gamga. I feel like it's been long enough, so I should ask again. Have you started yet? This, why do I use concrete powder ever? Genuinely the most infuriating block in the game. Okay, yeah, I like that. That's better. I'm still gonna change the top, I think, like, entirely. But I do like the windows. The entirety of exercise in the CID. It's been like a year, basically, Gamga. So I don't think the country thing really works here. It hasn't been a year, but you get the point. I'm good. How are you, Charm? I hate that you're right about a lot of cities being like that. That's the sad part. I think we are thankfully not, that is not an issue here. Oh! Oh, I got it once. That's impressive enough for me. Kinda thought I'd get it 0 times, to be honest. Wow, I'm actually built different. Okay. Should I just remove all of it? I think getting another row of stone might be interesting. Because or snow, not stone. And then I could bring out the colors with that. I can also get rid of these, because they're annoying me. Ah, not that. Okay, I'm content with that. At least, like, 2 or 3, you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be all of them. You don't gotta do all of them immediately. If you hate one, then don't listen to all of them. You don't have to, but... Okay, that definitely looks better. Can I get the green and the blue to work, though? Because it feels like it's just not gonna like me at all. Don't let that happen, Georgie Bros. That sounds not like a good idea. I like don't watch any, period. Again, probably because I have known most of them at one point, and it's like weird. Like, oh yeah, let me go watch this person's channel that I no longer talk to. Okay, yeah, I forgot that was the thing. I forgot how Minecraft works, evidently. Yeah, okay, I like that. And I might have like a little logo here where I can actually pump this out. For those of you who have actually seen like enough of my city tutorials, the thing I'm gonna do here is probably something you've seen me do. Because I have a tendency when I have the space. Is it too far back? Can you see the mountain still? Yes, you can, that's fine. But I have a tendency to, for whatever reason, well, not really for whatever reason, because, I mean, I know the reason. But if I have, like, a situation like this where I have a small space, I'll just pump up the middle section of it and put the logo there if I need room for it. And it ends up working pretty well for the most part. So... We just stared, yeah, what Nova said. I just watch whatever unboxings I find if I'm in the mood to watch one, which happens to almost always be chilling props for some reason. Not sure why, but, you know, it's how it is, I guess. Propeller hats? Oh my god. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a propeller hat, like, being unironically worn by someone. That's the wrong block. They're both white and they look the same if I don't look too hard. Yeah, no, he does buy literally every single prop, so if I need an unboxing for an animatronic, there's like a 100% chance he's gonna have a video. I don't even watch them in full, though. I just skim through, because whatever. Plus, a lot of people who do the unboxings are like, okay, so you're gonna do this step, and then doesn't actually show the step, which, I don't know, I would rather actually see it. If I'm gonna go through the effort to watch somebody partake in the act of unboxing something, I would like to see them doing the steps. You know? Heh, 69, hilarious. Bear with me. Excel spreadsheet bucket hat? What? Hello, US. Hello, Jesus. Thank you, I do appreciate that. You should honestly just try, you know? Just get a start on one city, because you'll find, like, you may have some rough goings at the start, like, I guess this one isn't really a good example, but the last one I did, yeah, no, those buildings I made at the beginning were something, but I ended up getting a lot better as I progressed, and the buildings towards the end looked a lot better, like, as I started to actually get into the meat of things. Had to move some stuff around and whatever, but eventually you find a happy middle. I'm gonna do something weird here. Some gas stations have the bathrooms accessible from the outside, and I'm actually gonna do that here. Okay. The sunflowers in Sunflower Valley are getting in my way. There's some level of irony in there, I just can't pinpoint it. Theater playing TADC 9? Oh my gosh. That's a good idea. Favorite sport to watch? Not even a question. I do not need to elaborate for those of you who are also hockey fans, but hockey. Hockey is the sport to watch. This gives me a good... I mentioned this, I think, on the Twitch last night or something, but I'll talk about it. I'll rant again for a moment. I don't know if any of you here are hockey fans, but if anybody's been watching the Stanley Cup Final, oh my gosh. That has been, like, the most insane series I've probably ever watched of hockey. It's been just ridiculous. Absolutely bonkers. But it's been really good. I'm a Capitals fan. So, I guess I have actually been able to see a championship in my life, which is, you know, more than most can ask, but man, it's been something. For sure. At least some years. There were 2 years playing backgrounds on TADC 9. Okay, yeah. Although about what Melon was saying about how hard that would be. And whoever responded, oh yeah, man. Movie theaters aren't hard to build, but they're time consuming. Like, they take a while to get right, but I don't find them insanely difficult. Hello, partygoer. The people are beating the frick out of each other. Yeah, people punch each other. They're wearing literally, like, practically knives on their feet. It's really entertaining. If you ever are bored and want to watch sports for some reason and you don't know what sport you want to watch, you should go for hockey. Hi, Nathan. That's crazy. Hello, Isaiah. I feel like every time your entrances just become a little bit more diabolical, Nathan. Cringe yourself out. It didn't make me cringe. It takes a lot to make me cringe, though. That might not be true. It's kind of cringe. One tutorial. Ooh, that's actually an interesting question. I'm gonna pick an interesting one. Indigo Park. Like, I'm trying not to think of just, like, normal city ones. I'm trying to think of any of the big ones. Because Indigo Park, I feel like I didn't time it correctly, and also I just am not a fan of how that map was. Or maybe even, like, a Ban 1 or something, because that deserves to be redone. I just cannot bring myself to do that. I was looking through it at, like, the map a couple days ago, and I realized, yeah, wow, like, if I wanted to remake that, I would have to start from scratch. I can't just revamp it. Because I was thinking about, like, I could do a quick revamp or something. But the reason I can't with Ban is because I have a 2-block center in the main hallway, like the front area. when the doorway should be a 3x3 based on how I've been doing them and literally just everything but one. So I can't really do that at this point because of being halfway through the 2 tutorial actively. So, you know, by the time it'd be done, the 2 tutorial would be done. So I might actually be able to find a middle ground where it's like if you want to lay it out like this or whatever, if I wanted to revamp it, but I don't really know if it's in my interest to do that. Indigo Park just could have been done better, I think. I don't hate it, I'm just not a fan of how that map looks in the grand scheme of maps. Okay, small little back room. Actually, I should put the back room on the right, the back rooms. I should put the back room on the right because I can have a door on this side as well with a pathway here. PPT tutorial? It's hard. My immediate instinct, and when the question was asked before about just tutorials in general, I went to play the old Playco because I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. It's fine. It did its job. But I'm only conflicted on it because it has 300,000 views or something like that. So, like, I can't really just feel like... I can't just be like, bye. But also, it just caused more issues. Because it's kind of it's a double-edged sword, you know, either way. Also, to the Colored Cauldrons question, yes, US, you can. Boop. You can also put, potions, but you might be able to do that one in Java. I just don't think you can do the water in Java. Whoever said I didn't want to, Bucksfan. A lot. There is a serious debate either way in my head, man, that 3 becomes the last one, and I will explain why when we're later in it, because there are some things that I'm starting to realize as I'm progressing that I just think aren't really... Like, it's not really a tutorial that I think when you go on to 4, really, that is... 1, I don't know how much it deserves it, but also 2... I don't think enough people are gonna even be able to make it fully through 3 for me to want to continue to progress. So true. I don't use cauldrons ever for toilets though. Content when I post, probably just the Let's Builds, honestly, and then the occasional time lapse and whatever, and the unboxings. Obviously, those stay constant. Like there is other stuff that I do. I'm sure most of you are well aware. But, like, I don't just do tutorials. There's a lot more content than what meets the eye. Especially with Spirit now coming up. You'll be getting some unboxings for sure. True, yeah. Or just say, if you want it, I'd tough luck. I don't know. At this point. I hate to be that guy, but at the same time, it becomes more difficult to do some of these larger maps. And I'm quickly realizing that there is a limit. And PPT3 is pretty much like at that limit. It could not be more at that limit. So is it gonna default to that? No, okay. Good. Those are lockers, by the way. And I'll add, like, coat hangers on this actually, no, sure, let's use levers. Only because I can't be bothered to grab out tripwire hooks. I've done some theme park tutorials. I think. I've done, like, Carnival and Water Park, I guess. I don't know if I've done theme park. But, yeah, I did have a theme park Let's Build, like, years ago. I should try to find that world. It's on PlayStation. I wonder if I can find it. I don't remember seeing it, which is concerning, because I went through all of the old worlds, but I was also looking specifically for Hello Neighbor custom worlds, so I might have just not, like, I might have seen it and said, nope, not real. But if I could find that, I'd love to, like, do a stream where I show some of those older worlds, because there is some cool stuff. I think that'd be a good Twitch stream idea. I just pulled that one out of my rear end, honestly, one day. Melon. That build was done several years ago, and I was like, you know what? Let's pull that one out. Show the people or something. Oh wait, I should do it like this. Put these a block forward so the walking space is behind. You and I already have a Minecraft skin. Behold my skin. It's fine. They can crawl into the bathroom. It's fine. We let our employees crawl into the public restrooms. We don't actually here at Gas Station Co. It's the official name, totally. I didn't just make that up on the spot. I don't know why you'd think that. Next to the flexure is heavily off-centered. Off-centered? Okay, yeah, that sounds annoying. I should consider changing this because I don't like the door being against the wall on one side and not on the other. Either way, it's going to line up, so I'm going to push this wall out a block. Three. I have no idea which room that is, but nice. To be honest. Hello, the real player. I don't really have a need for a crane yet. Crane is like a skyscraper area conversation, and I'm not even on the verge of thinking about skyscrapers yet. Because, you know, they would need to be somewhere off. Probably this way. Although I want to find an area that isn't too cool, because I don't want to, I mean, either way I'm going to be just wrecking everything in my sights. But I want to find an area that's relatively flat so I can pretty much almost entirely, like, trim it, just shave it down. Like, you know, maybe that forest even over there, and deforestize, why not? I could even just take this village out for no reason. But find a flat area so I can... An already flat area so I can flatten it further and then have that skyscraper part be perfectly flat. Or it'd be cool if there's... Like, I could even build it over the ocean. I think that'd be really cool, but... Yeah, I could play around with that. I don't think that's really logical, but I don't care if it's logical if it looks cool. Hello, Adam. Now inner tent thing as well. Stuff off the parking lot. So to the mall. Nice, though. Why do people do the old wandering? We do a little wandering. What was I gonna say? Great question. Who knows? Yeah, I should start preparing for flagship myself. Which is literally just getting a version of it or wiping the interior out of one. I kind of want that to be like green or blue. Blue concrete powder feels like it would fit there. Yeah, because I was actually hi Speedy if you weren't here before. I actually for some reason don't remember, but because I wanted to make sure that the interior sizing was correct before I placed mainly the concrete powder. Bench. True, yeah. Who was it? I think it was Horathon and I had the idea of a hiking trail too somewhere. Urban projects. Yeah, no, I would imagine. You don't want to be building on a 45-degree slope. That doesn't really sound like a logical or good idea. I guess I can add some shelves back here. Using literal shelves just because. As long as you're enjoying it, man, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, have fun with your building, and so what if you're the only one that is seeing it? It's for your own entertainment anyway. No, it was just brainstorming, kind of, Nathan, or something like that. It was just chat ideas that were being thrown around, and he and I said the same thing at the same time. Flatten the land. Yeah, well, that too. This is a weird layout. This is so strange. I kind of want another there of these, which I think makes sense. So, because I kind of at the window, because I would go to here. Well, I can just like do something weird like that, and then yeah, sure, that's fine. Doesn't matter that much to me. Eating my chicken? What the frick? Okay. These lockers are just in the way, so you're getting removed. Sorry. I guess I can put them here. Someone helping? Nope, just me. Me, myself, and I. Okay. Shelf color. I would assume gray would make the most sense, so we're just gonna go with stone. Can I have peace? Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I would say. I'm gonna, like, I don't know what these could be. Oh, wait, I can do something crazy. Something I learned with Banban, actually, with the recent one, that would be 3, for counting, which I barely am. But you actually can, like, banners on the... I don't know if it'll show here properly, but banners on, like, the inner edge of a corner stair look so interesting. I don't know if it'll exactly work. Oh yeah, no, it does. See, you get like these little dots, and it's very weird. Do I want it to be like that? I kind of like it. It doesn't make sense, but I kind of like it. Sure, whatever. Father's Day is a week from, I think, today. I think it's next Sunday. Hello, Matthew. Favorite PPT, chapter 5. I'm gonna try not to change the interior size, man. The big thing that I'm debating, though, is what do I change? Because I'll see, I guess. I'll probably just take out the ISC and then see what needs to change from there. Because you could theoretically, it could be like a, where I would need to move walls, or walls wouldn't have to move. That's kind of what I'm debating on right now, is do I want to move them? Because I'm not sure what makes more sense. I'll have to see when I am able to in my own store. See kind of what the deal is. Oh. 3 blocks long, that's crazy. Until TADC ends. Stop reminding me. I'm so sad. I definitely want to see if I can fit. I can add stairs here on the bottom on both. Okay, not on that side, but I suppose I could technically replace this one with a shelf that just like continues to go like this. That was inverted anyways, so now I can do that. A little bit cramped, but it's fine. Color one of the ends of the stripes. You can get popsicles. Oh, cooler. Wow, I'm dyslexic. I mean, you have the fridge section, so I don't feel like I would need both. Although, you gave me an entirely unrelated idea to what you were saying that I am gonna add. So thanks for that, I guess. Even though you didn't intentionally. Before TADC releases? That's crazy. I had another part of my order ship, which is really funny because they're just shipping one by one right now. Just one little item at a time. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with this. It makes me wonder what'll be next, then. Well, actually, I know what'll be next. Because the one thing's pre-order is, like, for July, I think, and then the other one is June, which is this month, so... Assuming I can kind of assume which one is gonna be next. I can take a pretty good guess. That should be coming soon, Mouse. The normal plushie. The one tracking says allegedly tomorrow, but I don't believe it. I think it's gonna be the day after. Because I'm also pretty sure last time it was this a deliverer or whatever, that it was a day off. Like, it had it as whatever, and then it ended up being one day later than that. So, I just am not inclined to believe anything. Half the time it's spreading lies. Hello, Mr. Pansy. A rug. What gas stations are you going to, bro? I don't think I've ever seen a rug in a gas station. Although I should add a line, at least. If I have room, because I always like doing these, you know? Oh my god, loves. I love loves. I don't get it, because that wasn't even intended to be a joke. I just happened to say what I said. What do I do? What did I do for that on here? Okay, I just... Right, because it wasn't out of block. Frick me and my inconsistencies. I'm gonna just layer everything then, since I'm gonna have to do slabs. Including the stairs will have to be layered. Technically the snow doesn't, but who cares? Yeah, no, I don't recall one, but I've been, I think, in 2 before. So I really wouldn't know. Of our own maps. I think to an extent, yeah, some of them. I could see that. What if you instead worked on throwing the tomatoes? Hear me out. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Definitely a little crowded, but I'm fine with that. And then I want to add a little logo, which I'm gonna make it. I kind of want to make it an apple, and I don't know why. It was just the first thing that came to my mind, so. It's better be the Applebee's logo for some reason, because it's the first Apple logo that I think of. Something about the... I think it's because it's flat, but I can't change that anyway. So I don't know what to exactly do to make that look more appealing to me. It's a bold idea, but... No. I don't mind the idea of doing something like that, but I don't think anything that I'm gonna do is gonna make enough sense. So I'm just gonna live with it, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it might be. Thank you, Mr. Pansy. I appreciate that. Sorry, I just, like, didn't... I'm too locked in or something. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna push the... Like, I'm gonna make this 2 blocks thick, though, because the one is so thin. And me no likey. That was not intended to be a TADC reference, but it is now, I guess. Yup, definitely, man. That's better. Just a little bit thicker. And I wanted to add ATMs, so I'm gonna do that. I don't want them to be, though. Like, how do I want to do them? They're gonna be on this side. I know that for free. Maybe just red and blue. I don't know. Actually, red and green. No, because that's a color that I used. Red and purple. Hello, Zeus. Yeah, for sure. Just come right over. It's the openest McDonald's out there. That's a word. I inverted that. Okay. Either way, no, I'm just gonna bring the concretes down. And then I'm gonna do this. I guess I put a button on the bottom. I don't really know. I didn't grab. I'm gonna grab the signs then since I'm here. Glowing sack and probably white tie. That was like the fastest I've ever typed anything in my life. Oh my. I mean, it's 3 letters, but still. Is there a... No. Just gonna do that. Why wouldn't you plan to go to McDonald's? What else are you supposed to do? Go on a whim? No, I did not. I did not add anything. Hello, Dwarfers. Also, hi, Michael. Oh, yeah, I should add the sunflower symbol, shouldn't I? Wait, first off, though, What do I do for this? The science of this. Do I terraform it out or do I just bring smooth stone down? I think terraforming it out is gonna look better. Yeah. Just gonna go around you real quick. I don't know why I did that because I'm gonna have to break it anyway. It's kind of poorly planned on my part, but whatever. I apologize. That was poorly planned on my part. Showing locations. True. Just isn't it like it's something? I don't know. It's a sound. No, not screaming. Like refreshing. You know, like the sound you make after drinking a soda or something. I don't know. I don't drink soda. I guess I wouldn't know. Just all assumptions, hypotheses. Hypotheses sounds so weird to say. Anyone else or just me? That just sounded really uncomfortable. Hear me out, I should have the, like, not the attraction, but, like, the tourist site of this place be just a giant sunflower. The biggest anyone's ever seen. I think that'd be really funny. Okay, Nova, so didn't need to know that. That's great. On today's episode of things I didn't want to think about, that is all of the numbers, actually. It's so many numbers. It's every single one. I'm gonna have to, like, fill this sinkhole in. I gotta fill in every block of this entire case. That would take so long. Obviously, assuming you're not using /fill. That's perfect grammar. I'm gonna return the favor with the bomb. Never mind. You know where I'm going with that, though. Probably. I'm gonna show. I saw it existed, but I haven't watched it. It just doesn't really interest me that much. Raymond Kane song, yo. Sounds pretty cool. Oh, should I show it? I don't feel like I should. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, should I show it? The one that I just sent before stream. Because I feel like it'd be cool to show it, but I also kind of want to keep it a full surprise. I think I'm going to keep it a surprise. So you'll do what? I'm preoccupied with no other shows currently. Still sad that TADC is technically over. Surprise? Yeah, I think that probably is better. Why is that? Okay, whatever. I feel like both darts gonna look better, actually. Yeah. I changed my mind. Yeah, that's fair. But I made a thing. That's all you need to know. I made a thing, and it's really cool. It actually might be one of the cooler things I've made. Aside from Minecraft. And aside from some of the backrooms stuff. Like the writing for it. Because I can't even lie, some of that's been some of my favorite stuff I've ever done. Like, I guess literature-wise, if you will. That's oddly shaped, but I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna pretend that I didn't just do that. I made Minecraft. Terraform land seem more natural. Well, I kind of got to terraform the land to get to that point, I would reckon. But yeah, I will probably just go over with some bone meal. This stupid hill. I'm gonna probably trim some of this back. I'm gonna try to not touch anything on this top, and I'm gonna try to almost mimic the bottom to it. Not like perfectly, but... Good, I'm glad we are on the agreement, Nova. Oh Lord, okay. Anyway. I'm gonna let the grass deal with itself here. That block is bothering me. I don't like this rock, Robert. Except it's not a rock, it's a plain choo-choo. Other than this part right here, it looks pretty natural. Imagine Dragons reference. Yeah, no, that looks pretty natural actually. Bone meal time, and then I'll add some sunflowers manually. Because, of course, it's not Sunflower Valley without sunflowers. That's a cluster of them, a cluster bunch, a cluster truck. If you're gonna get bored, like, I mean this in the most respectful way possible. If you're gonna get bored with no music, that one's on you. Like, I've tried to in the past. The one thing that always makes me say, like, no, you can't trust anything that says copyright free anymore. You just can't. So I don't like taking that risk. Because it's just, you know, you flip a coin and maybe it's fine, maybe it isn't. But I just am not a fan of taking that risk. So if that's an issue, like, I mean, you could put up your own Spotify or something if you wanted. You could have another tab open in the background for those of you who are watching on computer. But for me, I'm not really... That's just not something I'm particularly, I guess, caring enough about. Yeah, I also yap too much, so... That too. I've also thought about it with tutorials, but at the end of the day, again, if you really wanted it that bad, you could put your own music on in the background at any point. But I don't think it's worth my effort to take a risk of, well, will this get copyrighted? Will it not? Let's find out. I just hate that. I hate not knowing, so... I am also lazy, I'm not gonna deny that. You know what? I actually don't really care. That's fine. What do I do with this? Other than that, I know I'm doing that in a moment. Is he performing live music? Yeah, just... It's like, have you just in the background, like in real life, just in my closet or something, just playing a violin. It pretty much is Russian roulette, yeah, you're not wrong. I have a bunch that I have licenses for that I could technically do, but they also aren't good stream ones. Like, I feel like stream would have to be lo-fi or something for it to actually work. But, I don't know. Again, I'm loud enough, so... Sure, that's fine. Oh, flowers everywhere. Sitting room true, that would be crazy. Yeah, that's the other thing, is having the audio correct would just be a whole other conversation, because, you know, you either have it too loud to where I'm not audible, or you have it too low to where you just can't hear it at all. That was another thing I have struggled with, and would struggle with. Just ASMR? Yeah, no, that would do so well. Absolute numbers. That'd be a funny April Fool's idea, then. An ASMR video? The only, I guess, thing with that, though, that would be really funny is everybody would just be in suspense expecting, like, you know, the pans to come out and just the loudest noise possible, but... You never know. Okay, what do I do here? I guess I take it... Wait, like, having it through here would be so cool, although then I have to... I'd be slanting the road a lot more than I'd want to, although it would be really cool to have, like... I don't know, like a bit, maybe like a building here would be nice. You know, that you access from the other side, like the road would wrap around. Maybe it'd cross and then also would go this way or something. And have a nice building up here. Or even a road on this side. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably have one here, actually. You know, Nathan, I don't particularly prefer ASMR, but there's some things, like, that I just find the sounds really satisfying. Not like people, and never like a person doing it, but like, what's an example? Like, what is an example? There was one that was like a guy who was painting characters on like wood canvases, I guess, and the sound of the like paintbrush on the wood was really satisfying to me. Who's the hydraulic press? I haven't seen those in forever, but yeah, those are nice. He meant hydraulic. Charlie, leave him alone. Hello, Landador. You know, I never considered that actually being an issue, Dorfers, but now that you mention it, yeah, that's valid. That was weird. The sound was still playing. Even though the beacon was, like, long gone. Also, Maisie is barking at something or other. I don't know what, but something. Maybe yes. I was gonna say you were tired, and, you know, it's a lucky guess, or would have been a lucky guess. And that is a 2-block center. I'm committing a... Wait, no, I can deal with that, because I can do that. The only issue is I'm gonna replicate this, and then it's not gonna work, and I know exactly why, but... Well, doesn't that mean I could do it with 3? Probably. Let me try it. But basically, whenever you have something on an angle like this, the numbers look larger than they'd be. So, like, this row of 3 here is longer than 3. You can actually see it's still wider than it should be, even though that's less across than it is tall. So yeah, I need it to be 2 then, which is kind of wild. Check the router. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's just like, you know, me allowing people time to catch up. Because also, if anybody's using PC, or not PC, like Java, no, yeah, I guess I was right. Then, you know, it might be a little bit harder to keep up with the difference between Java and Bedrock's stuff. Okay. How do I actually, like, manage this? That looks okay. I kind of want the end ones to be different than the soul soil, though. Maybe like brown wool? That's not brown wool. So close. It's an eyeball? You're an eyeball. I'm trying to do a sunflower pixel art, but, I tortured myself by putting it on a diagonal, so, you know, it's not exactly easy. I wonder if, like, gold or something. No. Wait, I'm just thinking 2 in right now. I need to be thinking out. I guess I could not change the edge. Although I kind of feel like this would make it look better. Although it'd have to also all be bamboo probably at that point then. Wouldn't it? Let me try. Worst case I can switch it to sulfur when sulfur's at. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna leave it for now. And then I do want to do something with like concrete powder here, even if it is just every other block. It's not great, but I'm gonna just live with it because I cannot really be bothered. Maybe I'll come back when sulfur comes out and again see if sulfur looks better than bamboo. But can't do that yet, so whatever. And then I'm gonna make it a fountain, because why wouldn't I? It's gotta be a fountain, obviously. 1, 2, 3. Is it the 4th or was it the 3rd? I don't remember. It was the 3rd, okay. That's great. The bamboo? Really? No, I guess I can see why. Hear me out, raw gold. So bad. No. Hello, Brecken. Need green planks. Green planks would be nice, I suppose. Am I crazy? Hold on. It would be here and then here. That... That's an oval. Although that might actually work. Hold on. It might. There's a chance. A chance that it works a little bit. It's kind of scuffed. But... It also, I think, is gonna just have to kind of work. Like, I think I can make it potentially work. I might push the sunflower up a full block as well. Right? Yeah, because then it'd be sticking up in the fountain. Although I don't know if I can reasonably structure block this. Well, no, I can. I'm gonna have to fix some parts of it, but that's whatever. 7 and 7, I believe. Well, no, it would need to be 7 and 6, but I can just do 7 and 7, and I can also do 7 there. 7 mayhem. You know, those were the B-sides actually feel the same as the main album. One of the few is Dead Club City. I'm trying to, like... I don't know. I do know what you're saying. I'm not confused, just for the record. But I wonder, like, why they would feel different. Because I'm also thinking about the only album I have that has B-sides. And they feel kind of the same and kind of different at the same time. I don't know. Noisebreaking? What if I did, like, Mossy Cobble? Like that. Yeah, that's actually fine. Makes it feel like it has at least some sort of a stem. Hmm. There's the B side of the singles. The final album summed down because they don't fit. Or at least later. Yeah, okay. That, I suppose, makes enough sense. There's one for the only Citizen Soldier album that has B-sides. There's one song that is from an album before, or no, it's like 2 albums before, I think, and they ended up just putting it on the B-side for that album as well. It was like a bonus track or something for the other album, which they ended up just releasing with what would have been ICU. McDonald's, thank you, thank you. Certainly weird to make one like that, because I never had. I kind of feel like Podzol or something under the stairs would be cool. Mainly because, like, all of it is already dirt, so I might as well just, you know, change it anyway. Hello, P. Bopey. I want to say I apologize. I'm probably wrong. Darn slab. Waterlog the walls. Bedrock water just makes no sense. Why are you doing this? Why is that lower than that? That's not how that works. It's all good though. Why am I bouncing? Okay, that's weird. Little boing boing. That's a vibrant visuals thing, probably, Char. It's throwing you off. I'm gonna make that a root. So it's like a drain. Can you waterlog roots? I'm gonna find out actually with this. You can! That's cool. Oh, I've made mistakes though. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Sorry, I'm good. Just having a moment. I really wish you could, like, orient the direction of sunflowers, but I always face, towards the... If I theoretically, actually, did this, are they gonna place a different way? No, okay. They're always gonna face that way. It's kind of lame. Yeah. That's not great, but... Thank you, Char. I just don't really like how the sunflower itself looks. The position of the sun. I just did, though. Yeah, look, it's there, and now they're still gonna be, like, no. They still don't... Lamb. Man. Lamb. Can you change the direction with a set block? Upper block bit equals... What? Why? Why is that? Why is that a thing you can do? Okay. No further questions, Your Honor. If I, like, is this an actual valid block, though? No, okay, it's not. Wait, can I place it float? Oh my god. I don't get it. I'm just a little confused. Yeah, no. Just a little, little short. Set block is such a strange command. It's funny though because some blocks that you can't generally place in certain spots are technically what I just called a valid block, which basically what I mean by that is if I do this, right, it doesn't break. You can have some block, like levers, I don't know if they float necessarily, but they work to where, like, if you update one or, you know, power one on, like, when they're hanging off the chains, they don't break, which you normally can't place them there. So, I was kind of just curious if, like, just on the ground, if it would be fine. But no, it's not apparently real. Yeah, Nova. Although to me, you're more like this. Just a little mouse running by. Anyway, that was an entirely unrelated tangent of information, but back to bone mealing. What do I do with this spot? I suppose I could just leave it. I think it's pretty obvious what I'm saying, and I'm saying she's short. What else would I be saying? This whole top is getting sent to, somewhere that's not here. Is it 96? That's really great for you, Spluffy. 97. Good, good. Has anybody called you Sporigerator yet? Because that could also be another one to the list. Oh, how wide is this? Is it 7 or 9? Probably 7. Yeah, okay. Splackery? Yeah, well, yeah, Splidger, or sure. Sporigerator? That with an R makes more sense because, you know, fridge. The point would be calling you a fridge, I think. Sparkler. I'd be kind of shocked if it was spooky. Well, actually, I wouldn't be surprised at the same time. I don't know. Okay. 2, 3, 4. I just, like, don't have room to make this very curved. That's fine. Oh, there's bushes here. No way. Out of all of them you could question, that's the one you're gonna pick, though. I don't think that one's that much weirder than anything else that's been said in the last, 24 hours. So. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that one's not the best one you could have picked to question. I feel like there have definitely been weirder ones. I went 3 beyond, right? I went to infinity and beyond, right? Okay. Cool. Coolio. Cooler. Question every name? Not every name, but most of them. Where exactly? Never mind. I'm just gonna... Don't know if, you wanted that, but I presume you did. Or at least are not opposed to that. Some weird people. Don't exclude yourself from that now. That's not specifically from him always. Like, it's been T-Junk, it's been like any other mod, pretty much. So that's not exclusive to Novum. Nah, I don't think I wanna. Nova, you should watch in silence, I think, for the rest of stream. Just for your own sake. Or not be here at all, whichever you prefer. But, I feel like you should just take a break. Briefly. It's pretty tame today for the most part, so... I think that would benefit you. We need a car add-on for this world where if you crash the car, it blows up. I feel like that, just like driving down a road like this where you got a sharp turn, you're just going too fast, boom, you know, right into the mountainside. Surely there's gotta be a Bedrock add-on that does that, right? That explodes cars, surely? Normal's not in the code, Nathan. Take what you will from that. I wasn't intentionally calling anybody a bot, but I might as well just say that I am. Beautiful scenery. Yeah, you'll be too busy looking at the scenery to realize you're approaching a cliff at 90 miles an hour. It's actually an insurance scam by the city. Could you imagine, like, just not even as just a general thing, any sort of city getting, like, convicted of something like that? Yeah, you actually made this building, like, eye-catching in a specific way to where it distracts people from driving, so you guys get insurance money from it. I wouldn't put it past some of the companies nowadays. A racing go-kart? I should do this, actually, I've done a racing, oh my gosh. I just wanted to do a perfect slant. I don't want to curve this anymore, but I'm gonna have to. No, actually, no, I don't, because I can go straight here, and it'll just have to go up. I mean, it was gonna have to go up anyway, but I can just take that off, and then boom, that makes my life a bit easier, I think. But I was gonna say I should do a racing track, but I've done a tutorial on one, like, forever ago, but I think a go-kart of some sort would be cool in this map for sure. Or even just a follow-up racetrack, since that one is very old. Although the race cars on it were, I think, like a newish design. So maybe it wasn't that old. That's fair enough, Nova. Look, if there's anything I can do, like, let me know. I will, like, if you really want a break, I will I will time you out. If you want. Whatever you want, cuz you know. What 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 do you mean he tricked you? How and why would one trick a child into drinking an alcoholic beverage? We'll see, Nathan. We'll see. Just cola? What the? Okay. That's a little absurd. Oh wait, I can't add the lines yet, because I need to... Oh, I need to figure out how they line up. How the lines line up. I can't even argue with that, Chris. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Which I hate that you're not, but... Tomato? I want a tomato. Not actually. I'm not a huge fan of tomatoes. Why wouldn't you say tomato like a minion, Char? That's the real question. When in doubt, become a minion. Is it a block and a half or is it 2 blocks? I feel like it should be 2 based on the backrooms map. Yep, okay. Cool, that's all I needed. Okay, I don't necessarily need it to begin until the andesite, which would be about here. But I kind of want to leave it just floating like this, because... I don't know, I kind of prefer that. Makes more sense. Hello, Richard. I'd like to one day confirm nor deny that, Char. You should get a sandwich, man. Get a nice, like, ham sandwich or something. Ham is so good. I don't know why, like, store-bought pre-cut ham just slaps. Not literally. I'm not getting slapped by ham. The meat is not slapping me. But the point is that it's good. Queenie. I'm not sure about Queenie because she would just be a reskin of Kinger, basically. So, we'll see, but I would like to revisit statues for Ribbon and Kaufmo, at least. Palm name. Next question. Sorry, do you guys hear something? You're doing what now, man? Hold on. Pause. Do I want the andesite to continue over the bridge? I don't really see why not. Distracted monster? Maybe. I'd have to figure out something for it, though, because I don't want to do fully black concrete for my own sanity. But I would like to do one. I originally had a plan to, and then I just never did. Get these darn sunflowers out of here. I can actually just flatten this, can't I? I feel like that's gonna be better in the long run. If only there was some way to tell. If only. Door black. Yeah, you could door, you're right. I was even thinking Blackstone. But Blackstone might be a little bit off. I just, yeah, would like to avoid black concrete at all costs. Are you also a door, perchance, Chris? Least favorite mob and block. Block was asked recently. Red glazed terracotta. One, because placing glazed terracotta just bothers me. And two, like... What is this supposed to be? The pattern just does not work. It's hideous. And least favorite mob? Phantom is the obvious answer. And probably the only one I really just... Well, I don't even get bothered by them very often, so they're not that big of a deal, because I actually sleep in the game. Yeah, I don't really feel like anything else is bad, though. Ghast? Oh, it might be Ghast. I do not like Ghasts very much. Why would Gangle say that, though? That doesn't make sense to me. I'm glad they switched that, then. That makes a lot more sense as it is. Obsidian? Obsidian would be very interesting, actually. Hello, Buffer. Been done so far? I have 2 buildings. 2 buildings, that, a tunnel, and a bunch of roads. Or a singular road. Just walked into the door. Like that? Or like, through the door, normally, as a person should. That also was a really loud clap. So, this may not exist for you, Richard, but if you go into your pause menu, settings, scroll down to creator, this top one has to be on. If it exists, this enable copy coordinate UI, it might not even show up for you. If it doesn't, you just can't, unfortunately. But it's been like off and on. It showed up for console at one point for me, then it disappeared, then it showed up again, and then somebody recently told me it's not there again, so I don't know. And then you would, to copy it, you would, in this menu, it'd be like whatever button it shows next to this one. This would be copy, and then whatever this one is paste, as you can see. And then you can also change it to block position, which would be this block, whatever you're looking at. A loud noise. Okay. Nice. That's kind of embarrassing, but okay. So glad for him, I guess. What are these holes? What are these? It's like a cave that just didn't generate. What the heck? What the frick? I'd be embarrassed too if I walked into a door. In all fairness. Or unfairness. There was one spirit build year, or actually it was teardown, I think, where there was a piece of like the paper kind of layers that they sometimes have up, the shiny ones that would be, I think it's like a gray color or something, that they would put on some of the walls just to have a backdrop to the items. And there was one of them sitting on the floor, and I didn't think anything of it. I stepped on it, and that thing did not stay on the ground. It was a lot slippery, more slippery than I thought, so the thing just went straight out under my feet. And I took a nice fall. I was fine. I didn't actually hurt anything, but... And nobody saw me do it, which was good. But it was still a little bit of an embarrassment. I want to fill this with water and make it a waterfall. I think. What was going to do with... Should I use this mean? Metal pole? Ouch. That sounds pretty bad for sure. I could waterfall on this side actually. I think this side would be a lot cooler. Because then it would go under as well. Let's just place water and see what it does. It's going over here, which is not really ideal. For once with a car, sure. Why are you doing this? Okay. What is it doing? What the water doing? You missed everything. Dropped a knife on your foot? Ouch. I did that once with a, thankfully it was a butter knife and it didn't cut me. But that was still scary. I want to like, I want to replace the blocks with something. Clay, maybe? Car? Oh my god. Accident or not, that one can't happen. What? The grass is just like saving the day. Or to be honest, that's good. I should texture it with, honestly, maybe just like sand and gravel patches. Mainly gravel, I think. Yeah, that's fine. And then for the edges, I should definitely do something. Maybe azalea plants, actually. Got scissors thrown at him. Got hit in the head, then bleed like hell. Ooh, yeah, that, ouch. Don't mind me, I'm looking for something. Richard, watch this. Okay, yeah, it did flow down here a little bit. I think I should make this like an actual pool or something and kind of form this up more. But I kind of like the way it looks with the two separate. Those are scissors, by the way. For some reason, not surprising. For it to be a sibling inflicted thing. I gotta find a point for this to cut off. I guess literally just right there, although it needs to be brought out because it doesn't go through here. It just kind of stops. Stops like here, it looks like. Locked into your head once. Okay, for a few days. Like a tree log? Like a log from a tree, rather? Damn. That's brutal. The link I sent in chat would answer your question. It's a full video on it. Your hair is involved. Gone. Ow. I feel like the chances of that cutting you are also pretty high. I've had some really bad cuts. I accidentally kicked a boat propeller like twice with my bare foot. We were supposed to have like the little flippers on, and mine just fell off immediately when I got in the water. And I just, you know, the boat propeller wasn't on, but I kicked it, and it left a nice cut on my like shin. And on 2 different occasions trying to like get rid of something, I dropped it, and one was a spirit box. The handle did not let go of my finger, and it took like a nice sizable amount of skin off my finger. And then the other one was like so much worse. It was an old TV, and I don't know what part of it hit me, but some part like got under my skin a little bit and took like probably like the size of my pinky nail of skin off of the pad of my finger, and it would just not stop bleeding. It was really bad. I did it, looked at it, it was fine, and then like another 2 seconds, like maybe 5 seconds after, I looked at it again, and my just entire bottom of my finger was red from it. And of course we didn't have band-aids, so we had paper towels, so I just had to like hold a paper towel to it, and it was not fun. So we're face first into it. Oof. I, in elementary school, just ran straight into a, who just said? I think it was Spooky said something about it. But I ran into, it was like a red metal pole from Monkey Bars, I think. Hit me straight in the cheek. Again, didn't actually like cause any severe damage, but you know, that just never will feel good. Just for the football. That never feels good. It's not the worst thing in the world, I guess, but yeah, it certainly is not a comfortable thing to get hit in the face with a ball. Or anywhere with a ball, really. I don't think there's a single spot you can get hit that would be pleasant. Okay, okay. Yes, sir, Diego. Also Hein. Spread concrete powder. I will try to remember that if I ever need it. Hello, dreams. The chain of a swing in a park. Oh! What did that actually do? Did it, like, rip your skin off? Did it... Because I could do a lot of things. I could break your finger, it could... just, like, dislocate it. There's a lot of bad things that could happen from getting your finger stuck. Really, anywhere. The mark? Okay, yeah, for sure. Checks out. I hit my forehead on a counter once. That was embarrassing. I needed, not stitches, but... it's like medical glue or something where they put it on your... over it and it just, like, heals. I don't know. It's fancy glue, basically. Not my brightest moment, for sure, doing that. It wasn't intentional, just to be clear, but it was also, like, very avoidable. So... yeah, frick. Take your dead struck. Ouch, that also sounds pretty bad. How'd that one serve you? I assume not well. Horsefly? Is really allergic to them? Hospital? I didn't even think you could be allergic to them. That's crazy. And not in a good way. Obviously not in a good way. Headache for a few days. Your surroundings? Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. You can put azalea plants in water? I did not know that. Wait, no, maybe I did. I probably did actually try that before. I had a couple instances where I, like, didn't quite sprain my ankle, but I just, like, hit it in such a way that was just really painful. One of which was my dog, like, ran across in front of me and, like, clipped kind of the bottom of my foot and just tripped me. And that was certainly painful. On the note of, I guess, leg injuries, I've talked about this one before, because this wasn't too long ago. Slammed my knee on the corner of a glass table, and it didn't hurt that bad. It was honestly fine. It was like, ow, you know, it hurt. But I moved the entire top of the table, which probably should have been a sign that I hit it pretty hard. But I, like, couldn't walk correctly for... it was probably 3 or 4 weeks after that. It was a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be. But I didn't, like, break anything, which is good. We had thought that I might have actually, like, chipped my bone, my kneecap bone, but I did not. But, like, if I had my knee bent for too long, too, it would, like, pop when I moved it. And it would also just hurt. Do something in your journey because it wouldn't get out. I don't think so. I've probably gotten, like, an arm or a finger or something stuck, but... Says friend randomly says really big hole. That's good. You should have added no context is needed or something. I don't know. Your old school put his arm on a railing. Fire department to free him. That's great. One of our dogs, we have well, we had, I don't know. We actually might still have it. We don't use it. Like a doggy kind of gate. It actually is a baby gate, but we used it for the dogs. And that stupid dog tried to slip through the grate, and she was just a little fatter than the last time she did it. So she got her head stuck. Like, her head was through, but it was just like, it was the bars on her neck, pretty much. She was fine. But... yeah. I think that was the last time she tried that, unsurprisingly. Should I ask for context? No, I don't think you should. I would just say relatable and move on with my day. Honestly. Two toys. This is... buddy. Ooh. Broken glass is a menace to society. Oh, you can't put them on clay. That's weird. I was wondering what was happening. Or you can't put them on gravel, I mean. See? It's funny I didn't actually notice, because there's not enough gravel, I guess. I don't know. It's odd. Yeah, yeah, I know, Melon. I think Chris had told me that. Hello, Infernus. Anything else I can add? I kind of want to add a Spore Blossom on the underside. If I can put it in the water. I cannot. That's slim. Cringe. Cringe check. That's pretty, honestly, basic, but gets the job done, so... I could technically also have it come down on this side. I don't know what I want to do. It's just the difference between lanyard and... I also don't know what the second one is, to be fair. I know what a lanyard is. I've heard the word, but I just, like, don't... It's not ringing a bell. Doesn't it just, I don't know, ring a bell? Ding, 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 ding! Yes! I love and hate that line. So dumb. Right now, YouTube? Okay, well, tomato, potato. Honestly. Not have to wait. That's strange having to, I'll wear one, I'm not gonna lie. You should, yes, Spooky. Naval room. It's not that bad. It is that bad. You know, you could just not do it. Okay, seconds, 30 minutes. Yes, yeah. So weird and spirally? Why aren't they so weird and spirally? Even the adventures is wild work. Newer students. I guess that kind of makes sense. They should just be able to read your mind instead, though. Can you put these at the bottom, theoretically? You can. Oh, wait, no, you can't. You might be able to, it might just not be liking the way that the water is watering. It's not wet enough or something. Late episodes? Well, it depends how many you want to watch per day. I would do, like, I think we did 2 a day pretty much, which was nice. So I'd start, what, 18? I'd start tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Hive mind. Okay, anyway, that was an entirely detour from what yep, perfect. Just the grammar. The grammar do indeed be grammaring. That's in line, right? Because I think it should actually end here then. Which means I can make this a little bit less steep. It doesn't necessarily matter. I just think I'm going to go 5 instead. 5. Gymnastics wear. Oh. Alright, my bad. You do have to do that, huh? Mine are more advanced? I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. Your reasonable time to wake up on August 1st and miss the live streams. 6. I mean, I think 6 is reasonable, yeah. Or 7 would probably also be fine. I don't know. I'm gonna wake up whenever I do, because I'm not watching anybody's live stream anyway. I'm not gonna agree with you on that. I'm pretty dumb. Hello, Gookman. Then 6 is probably fine, yeah. I don't... If anybody streams earlier than that, they don't deserve you. I like splitting it up, because I don't have the attention span for that, to be quite honest with you. The tortilla attention span is not doing me any good. Why? Why? What are the rules this year? Are they the same, man? I don't care, I'm just curious. I have no intention of going. Why the hell would I? One night. Wild. When I first watched GADC, I did like 2 or 3 episodes a day, I think. Or anywhere between 1 and 3, because there might have been a day or 2 where I only did 1. I feel like it took me a little bit longer than 2 a day would have. See, I feel like if they didn't publicly state them, that they're definitely getting broken, because everybody's going to use the excuse of, oh, I don't remember what the rules were. You know? There's only 1 episode out. When I first watched TADC, there were 7. Yeah, 7 out. 7, 8, 9 or something. I've been to Flagship twice. I went in 21 and 22. I have the lanyard still, so I can actually look. Because the 1 has the year. I don't think the other does. But if it does, it is on the back. Because I see the number. But I can see the 22. And I know that one is the 2nd year. Because I just do remember that. I don't know. Yeah, because I was not number 32. I was like 186 maybe. I was later. I don't know. 186 probably isn't too far off. I don't remember, because we showed up at like 7:30 or 8 in the morning. We were pretty late, and it was like ridiculous already. Because I don't know, it's more cool. Like, look at this wasn't really part of when I had the whole name change thing, Spooky, but when you look at it now, look at how much we've done with just literally the word just. Like, you know what I mean? There's so many I don't want to say opportunities, but so many different ideas and little goofy things we can do with that name. With just the one word, you know? We can brand everything the same way. So it ended up being a really good choice, obviously. But there wasn't really a reason beyond I wanted something that wasn't just, you know, a name. And anything else I felt like was just going to be cringe. So it was the quick option, the safe option, and a little more interesting. Thoughts on it? Okay, yeah, I will. Although I'm again, we're waiting for, or I'm waiting for that episode 9, and then maybe if I have a day like where I'm not working or something with Spirit. Just stupid. There might be. There's one called Pipe TSD. Not that that's irrelevant, but it exists, so. Do I bring a road directly through the village? Again, I have like a couple things planned here. I want this river to connect, and I also want... I think a road here makes sense, because again, I could have like a building... Maybe not necessarily up here, but... I have space here for buildings, so... I might as well use it. If I get far enough this way, I'm using a like that mountain for a hiking trail. Imagine. I still gotta get my ones frickin' listed. Although, I think, Ag is buying one, so that'll save me a little bit of a hassle. Oh my god, the stupid grass is just solely here to be a nuisance to society. There's a McDonald's, yeah. That was literally the first thing. 6'8". He's not ridiculous. Out of all the outdoor props I own, he's one of the shortest. We don't look at Gravestone Ghoul, though. We refuse to talk about Gravestone Ghoul. He is the epitome of short. But he is also half a dude, so that doesn't really help his case. Get all this shenanigans out of here. Yeah, what do I do with this? This is such a, just an awkward terrain, and it has absolutely nothing to do with... Actually, the TNT doesn't matter. Because, like, it seems like the village almost made a crater when it spawned. It's so weird. Because this area you think would be flat. I guess I should terraform it flat, shouldn't I? No, I should take it down. Because if I take it down and have this road go straight down, then I have a building slot on either side, probably. Maybe not this. No, because I can get some over here. I have space. Yeah. Could have some... Like a fishing dock would be cool here. Maybe not off the... Something off the river. I'll find something. It would not, no, Spooky. I mean, it's... Even right now, it's still a good amount, but it wouldn't be enough on its own. But I mean, that's why Spirit is great, because regardless, like, I get my money's worth with that, for sure. Where would that put me? That would put me way further than I want. But if I do a 1 block incline, that's just so dumb. Have normal and happen to repeat. So weird. Skybox for something. It's gonna be huge. That is a pretty bad problem, yeah. This is ground level. I gotta make sure I'm beyond that though, so I don't accidentally remove that. If I remove some of it, it is what it is. Wow, that's cursed. Going another block down, I think. Oh, yeah. Should just leave the church remains. I don't think there were any villagers, actually. I don't recall seeing any when I, bombed the village. There's like a sky tram taking your friend's base across the ocean. That would be really cool. I could technically go further on this side with it, because I could have, like, the hill be almost right here where this cave is. Was that a water cave? Oh my god, it is. Literally the worst water cave in all of existence. Are there any interesting... There's a lava fall down here. Hold on, I want to go look at this. I'm getting sidetracked. It's that point in the stream. That's actually kind of cool. This is a cool cave. Whoa! This is so cool. And you got a water lake right next to it? Hell yeah. Is that an emerald? It is an emerald, I think. Oh no, it's a Golican. I've been scammed. Huh, yeah, that's cool. Moving on around the town around the CNA. 201. Good luck just like getting that though, you know? Seems like such a hassle. Although it'd be cool, for sure. Hello, Kylers, and thank you. I think I got it easy. Not the button I meant to hit, well. Hello, Ultimate. Maybe. I do like that idea. I'll see if I find an area where it fits. It would also need to be, you know, not too low, because that's something that would be a bit of a problem. 62. Okay, I'm just gonna go to here, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Black hole spirally sky from episode 9 in the trailer. I don't know why I can't picture what you're talking about. I feel like I probably know, it's just for some reason not clicking in my brain right now. I just forgot about grass just kind of hanging around. Welcome back, Nathan. CNA and TADC would stand for Cain and Abel, I would assume. Oh. Yeah, I think I know what part you're talking about then. In the Bible? Yes. Yes, ma'am. I just have way too many hours in this game, Ultimate, for sure. Speaking of building, I wonder when they're gonna announce the semi-finalists for the movie build competition. Was it supposed to be like June 15th or something, or am I crazy? Or was there never a date? Am I just dumb? That too, I do enjoy building. For the most part. Sometimes I don't. There's a build competition they're doing for the Minecraft movie, Nathan. Like, Minecraft is officially doing. I'm just gonna bring this all the way down with Smoothstone. I think that's gonna be more logical. And then however this terraforms out is, you know, just gonna be how it is. Whatever. I did do something, yes. I did it on a stream. If I should have the world, I'll show it real quick. I don't know if I do. I should. I don't think I deleted it. What are you building, Nova? That world name scares me. Here's what I did. Here, mine. Okay, yeah, I was just I had just seen that. In the desert, same as are is it best for people who are against it? That sounds pretty cool. Nuclear testing facility sounds interesting to build. Maybe in the movie. One build is gonna make it, Nathan. The odds of it being mine, pretty low, but you never know. Thank you, Kylers. I put a lot more effort into this than I normally do for like stuff, just with texturing and whatnot. Like I wanted this to be the product of the best. Not to say I don't try on things, it's just, you know. I was a lot more specific with all of the small things. Eat it. I don't know about that one. But I don't know. I'd love to at least be like one of the 15 or whatever that are the final 15, I think it is. I don't expect to win. That was the most normal yawn of all time, for sure. Terraforming? That's been like 90% of this stream. Spare me. Cool. I'm so scared. Russian McDonald's? That's diabolical. I don't really want it to be like laid out like that. Because I kind of want it to be, I mean, I'll have probably some other restaurant in this area, but I don't want it to be like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, all the like similar fast foods. I don't want them next to each other. Because preferably I don't have any doubles. Like I don't end up making another McDonald's or another, you know, whatever. I mean, gas station's an exception. But... yeah, what is going on over here? What? I immediately think of the hat melon. I feel like that'll be really annoying. Or just anything with Gangle. Any part where Gangle is shown. When it walks, yeah. I'm just thinking of the Fortnite ad now that I mentioned Gangle. Why do you care? You're not going. Aww. It's okay, you can still hang out with me. Oh yeah, they need a pickaxe. Oh, like poor Gangle. No, you're not, Sharp. Gangle did get left behind. I feel like she would have been like an actually cool skin too. Not that I'm a Fortnite player, so I don't really have any merit in this conversation, I guess. But justice for Gangle, I don't know. XP. Just yapping or something, I don't know. I can't tell if I don't mind the XP system or if I just hate its existence. It's kind of cool, I guess, but also, yeah. Doesn't really need to exist. Yeah, that's cool. I'm good with that. Let me make sure I didn't... okay, good. That's true, but they weren't shown in the merch ad, so... I can only feel bad for the ones in the ad that weren't, which is literally just Gangle. Giving a back bling. Yeah, like her mask probably would have been cool for that. I don't know. Maybe they'll add more. I'm still just hoping Rocky League gets something. Eventually, at least. It's so blocky. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. Why is it like that? It's so unsmooth. That's better. Go bed. I mean, if you insist, Nova. If you insist. Okay, it woke me up. That's not very nice. Why am I yawning? Here, what do I put here? A Walmart. Definitely room for a Walmart here. Your bed? I just slept in that bed. I hope it's not yours. I think the point that they're trying to make, Chris, isn't necessarily indie as much as it is... Okay, we're doing this now. That's good. Anyway, I think it's more so the fact that it's just like they're doing, you know, corporate greed type things, if you will. I don't really agree with that. I don't find that the case. I'm just saying what I think the general population might be thinking. Like, again, Fortnite, the whole having it in theaters. I feel like people just don't like that they're actually doing things to make money and be successful. You know, they're actually, like, changing the animation industry, and people are like, ew, they're doing something good? Disgusting. Get it out of my face. Imagine coming across Sunflower Valley? Yeah, it's a real town, totally. We're talking about the TADC characters, Nathan. So, same as Fortnite? Yeah. Unreal Engine is literally made by Epic Games. So. Dare I say, it's not really surprising that they would do something with Epic Games. We're having a merch day episode release. Would we ever the glitch shows done that? Literally every single one. People just complain to complain. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you don't like the merch, don't buy it. Nobody's forcing you to buy it. It's not getting forced down your throats like that. Just move on. If you like the show, you're gonna buy the merch. If you don't like the show, you're not gonna buy the merch. I don't think it matters how old the show is. No, I don't think so, Nathan. By 2 blocks? That's tragic. Yeah, I had another comment saying that they were off as well. Although, I know it is doable. It's not, I guess, my point. Though I only mentioned that comment because Owen was particularly funny. Started insulting me. Yeah, anyway. Roosh, I said prepare your wallets. We can't be serious, Chris. We can't be serious. Be so for real. Holy, I actually am at a loss for words for that one. That's sad. That's what people are mad at? Really? A literal joke? Okay, this side I think is fine, but I'm gonna try to, like, take a huge chunk out here, although I first gotta get rid of the remains of the other church. No, I know you're not lying. You know what I mean. You definitely would lie to me, though. Yeah, no, I agree. That was like the Backrooms movie complaints. Like, half of those felt like they were just, you know, don't know what I can say here that isn't off the rails. Not necessarily insulting, just off the rails in general. Glad you enjoyed those. Is that an M or an N? I can't read it. RME. There we go. Sorry, it just, like, was not showing. I just could not, I can't read the difference, apparently. I'm dyslexic or something. Spudsies was a fun one, though. I enjoyed making that. I think I am planning to do Mildenhall Manor as well. Although we'll see, I'm not really guaranteed that yet. Guaranteeing that, rather. No, it's an M, not an R, not an N. There's a difference. They're not the same letter, Nathan. I like that one Portal 2 complaint I read. GLaDOS insulted me and now I'm depressed. 0 to 10 game. Yeah, no, pretty much. I've said this before and I'll say it again with Portal. I do wonder how specifically 2 would have done if it released like this year. If that game released in 2026 versus what, 2010? I guarantee you people would hate it. People would absolutely despise it. Or at least everybody would be on it for just, you know, some of the things GLaDOS says. This part I need to, like, shave as well. This is annoying me. That's fine enough. I mean, it does that there anyway. It turns into like a ball. Change one of the left corner reds from 3 blocks to 5 and then it connected. Hopefully that should be fine. You should check each of the 3 quarters though. Like, even if it's just like an edge or something, because if you have... You could even count the no, never mind, because I think the concrete's changed somewhere. But 1 quarter, chances are, is probably correct, and that would mean the order, one of your 4 is going to be wrong. So that's probably, like, you could very well probably take a quarter of it and just copy that part again. Mowing the world? Pretty much, yeah. Also, hello, crew. I'm not going to get into it too much because it's a rant that I don't need to be getting into, but I do not like schematics at all. Some of you probably know why. It's not even against the schematics themselves. They exist, whatever. Turtle state. It's not even just that, it's everything. Literally any art form you're gonna have that issue with. Games, literal like drawings and paintings, movies, shows, music, you name it, like it's all bad. Although I suppose you could also just take that one step further and say the world then, which also is true. It's, you know. Yes, I do, Melon. Why? Why do you ask? TDC then. Builds? Hell yeah. Good luck with TADC. I'm telling you, that's probably the hardest tutorial out of, like, my entire collection. Although it's a fun one. I had like a stretch of time where I was hating it, but now that I'm pretty much further in, I'm enjoying it again. I'm having a good time. Why is the water not... Oh, because I never fixed it. Whoops. That's fine, I'll deal with it in a second. Doesn't matter at this point. I might just leave this cave here. Doesn't. It's not even a cave. Oh, yes, it is. Is it? No. It doesn't go anywhere, so it's not a cave. But yeah, it's fine to stay there. Start. Generally, it's around 2 p.m. Eastern time on stream, or on days that I stream, but I don't stream every day, so. That is a little bit more just madness. Because you work Clover. Oh. Interesting. Kind of shocked it wasn't the whole thing. Somehow people will get away with that. As I've been using more social media platforms, like Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, whatever, Discord, I found that specifically, TikTok is just really not user-friendly. Everything about TikTok is just like a little bit more frustrating than everything else. Instagram has been giving me issues too, but Instagram isn't as bad. TikTok, it does a content check, which YouTube does, which is fine. However, the difference between the two is YouTube lets you upload it even if it's still going through the monetization check. But I'm not monetized on TikTok anyway, so it doesn't really make sense. But TikTok doesn't, and if you try, it'll give you a pop-up, and then it'll like almost default it to be, even if you still post it, it'll default it to being only you. Like, only I can view it or whatever. And then when I try to change it, it just like gets stuck. It will eventually, I can get it to change, but it just like, it's really, really finicky with it, and I'm not really sure why. And then, what was the recent thing? Oh yeah, when I was posting the thing, it was yesterday? The last TikTok that I made, whatever it was for some reason deciding to, obviously it, you know, the monetization, whatever. You only, for the song that I was trying to import, it would only let me pick a specific time frame from it, and I couldn't have the audio in the actual video, so I had to mute it in the video, add it back in on TikTok, but I can only add a certain segment in, so I had to match up that segment to my video, and then I had to line up the audio with the video again. It was so dumb. Actually, the most dumbest thing ever in all of dumb. But it was just doing anything in its power to make it as annoying as possible for me to deal with. And I feel like there was something else. Oh yeah, you like can't add links or anything. Just navigating it's a little bit weird. I don't feel like I know it. I don't think I can turn off notifications for likes and stuff. It's so strange. I mean, there's probably a way to turn off those notifications, but they kind of just appear anyway. Let's go. Forgot to stream, crazy. Then remember. I forgot seagrass could be 2 blocks tall for some reason. I'm so smart. Actual genius. Patrick, your genius is showing. Is it just the seagrass? Yes. I don't really feel like facecam is a requirement for streaming. It can be, I guess, nice or beneficial if you're the right kind of content creator, but like for me, I don't know, it doesn't really feel that important. I'm just playing Minecraft. What do you need to see? It's just a river. I might have like a dock on it or something though, like further down that way. But it's not gonna actually do anything. It'll just be a little overseer thing. I'm trying to make this like, One thing that I didn't do with the other city, I mean, having the super flat world is also an issue, but I didn't really have any, like, scenicness to it, because that's a word. I want this to be more of a scenic kind of city. You know, more like just like a nice place to be. Well, you got the animatronic unboxings for that one, Nathan, if you really want to. You know what I mean? Like, this is... There's always alternatives. Plus, I would hate just... I don't know. I would hate having that camera on me. In that situation. I actually probably would get used to it. But just for the most part, I don't know. You don't need to see what I'm doing. Thanks, Chris. That also rhymed. Don't know if you intended for that or not, but... Yeah, what do I do? I'm just gonna get rid of all the dirt paths, if I can do this reasonably. I don't know if I can. Time to find out. Slash fill grass repul... Right, I gotta do grass block. Replace... Is it... Okay, no, it's grass path. Alright, well, you're not very kind. Frick you! It's deep slate because there are no mud slabs. And you know, cobble deep slate was the option. Please point to the mud slab. Nah, but yeah, that's why. Since I do not have cobble deep slate is pretty much the best alternative there. Color pink. I'm not like a crazy enjoyer of the color pink. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, pink, let's go. But like in this kind of a situation with the cherry trees here, I'd like the splash of the vibrancy. I mean, I guess you can argue that about anything though. In any sort of a city, just having that splash of a different color is always cool. I can't wait for the poplar trees because I'm definitely gonna plant some around just to have another color. Look at all the cherry petals up here. Whoa. That's crazy. Do cherry petals continue to grow? Does anybody know? Like, if I just, like, leave that tree there for, I don't know, like, a 24 hours straight, will more cherry petals appear from it? Or is it just, like, they spawn in a world with X amount? Choose a tower? Another one? Skyscrapers is, like, a way down the line thing, though. Hi, T-Jack. You're still crazy. Okay, pretty much no trace of the village on this side of the river. We'll cross the other side of that, cross the other side of the river when we get to it. I'm hilarious. What could I put here? Another gas station. The houses, yeah. Yeah, get them out of here. Tomato. Moose. One thing I'm definitely gonna struggle with is finding a good spot for like a Walmart or something of that kind of size. Especially if I'm trying to not touch the mountains, but I guess on this side I'll have somewhere, like the far side. I could even just use there. You know? This way to whatever. No, but I want a building. It's such a good building lot. You know what I mean? What are, like, a requirement type things are there? I could do just, like, another fast food. I could do, like, Chick-fil-A or something. Chick-fil-A... Obviously, Sonic's an option. I could do actually, a Sonic might not be a bad idea. Sonic or Chick-fil-A? Dollar Tree or Dollar General? Those are bigger than I'd want here, though. Although I had that thought. Candy has some really cool room design. True. Library? I feel like that's also larger than I have space for. Pizza Hut? You might be onto something. What did that even the translation is not different. Okay, whatever. Where they sell apples? Apple. I kind of like the idea of a library on this side though, closer to the houses. Okay, classic. That's not how you spell classic. Classic Pizza Hut design. Is gonna get me all into. That is vintage with a capital P. Yep. It's my favorite letter in the word vintage. Oh my gosh, these are old. That one looks dumb. Okay, well, I'm getting more interior than exterior, so I could add building. But you know what? It's fine. It worked. I'm looking at it because I could do something scuffed here. But the windows have like a V shape to them. And I'm wondering if I could do that. Hmm. Not all of them do though, so if I don't like how it turns out, then I can change it. Barbershop? Barbershop's a good idea, Tim. I'm gonna save that one for maybe like a main street type of road, because barbershop always is like the first option I think of when I think of a main street. Do I have... Do I even have room for Pizza Hut? I think I do, but it'd have to be sideways. Which is fine, actually. Because I could have it... So if the... Okay. Theoretically, right? If the front is here, or the short side is here, and then it goes back more that way, I could have a parking lot on one side, and then if I have the text on either side, you would see it as you're approaching. Which I think would work pretty well. Because, yeah, you would see it from both sides. And also from over there, I guess. Cool one. I think I have one. I'm gonna do the thing we did last time. I don't know if I'm gonna even finish this, though. Image. Okay. Browse. Downloads. That. Okay. That's a little bit big, I think. It's a tiny bit big. It's honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Can I crop it? Does this change it actively? Yes, but not in the way that I want to. Well, that's not what I wanted either. Crop. That's what I was looking for. Crop. Well, now, hold on. This is all in my way. I'm getting there. Just leave me alone. Okay, back to what I was trying to do, which is transform, edit, crop. I only really need right and bottom. That's a little too much. About 750. 700. 650. Not, okay. That's fine. And then bottom, I'll just take off like 300. 600. 900. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Now I can make it a little bit larger. Familiar. Does it, or are you just saying things? I'm gonna move my OBS down so I can see it on the stream. There we go. I did this in the last stream too, so I hope you like it. Because it was what I did for the McDonald's. Let's see if I can get the... If only Cinnabar existed. Hello, Nathan. Oh no, there's two. We're surrounded by Nathans. We need backup now. He was here like 2 seconds ago. Cooper, Ultimate, are you still here? Two, three, four. I reckon I could go a fifth. Hot pizza? Yeah, that's what it's called, totally. Hold on, I'm gonna investigate. Did him? Can I check my mentions here? No, I can't. Okay. How did you find that so quick? Shut the frick up. I don't want YouTube Premium. Well, if what Nathan said is true, which I don't know why Nathan would lie, then I'm not gonna do anything because credit, but You know how it is. Hello, J-Bomb. Good luck with that, honestly. That sounds like a nightmare of a time. I remember when Pizza Hut used to be like... Used to be good now, when it when it used to be like actually popular. Such a fall off for it. I still love Pizza Hut though. It is my... I'd say it's my go-to pizza place. It and Papa John's are the two. Slang surgeon. Because Nathan would lie about that, yeah. Of all people, a moderator would lie about that. Somebody who is, quite passionately feels the same as me about this kind of stuff. Hello, Rob. The only thing is you would potentially, or like, maybe you would have the wrong video, but I doubt that. I feel like he's just saying things now at this point. We can find posters the click of a button. Average advertising voice. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Sorry. Sure, why not? Muddy brick. Don't say he's lying just for him to be right. Like, come on. At least double check before you say he's lying. 'Cause that's wild. That is wild. Does it? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. You know, this is making me want Pizza Hut now. This is your fault, Nathan. I'm gonna see. Where even is like the closest Pizza Hut to me anymore? Our local one closed and got replaced with a Chick-fil-A. So that's, I can't really complain about that. You know what I mean? Not so fun person so embarrassed by them. That, yeah, I would also be embarrassed by that. And I guess if they're kids, they're not gonna know any better, unfortunately. There are mangrove stairs, yeah. Wow, that is probably the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Wow. Wait, I have an idea that actually fixes my problem. Allegedly. We'll see. I hope it fixes my problem. One caught on fire? Oh. That's unfortunate for them. And a half, right? Because it'd be... No, wait, I'd put the banner there, so it'd be like that. Taco Bell? Did the Taco Bell, like, take the old Pizza Hut, or did it make a new one? That's better. P-I-Z-Z-A-H-U-T. That is... I got a lot more space than I use. Although, I mean, it's going to be shorter. You should work there too, Jack. Shelves? They exist, yes. Are you saying I should use them? I feel like this is fine. Well, okay, hold on. Because counter would be here, like, you know, area would be here. That'd be the cutoff. You'd have bathrooms there. Yeah, I think this length seems fine. I'm not gonna change it. No sense. What is the eye? What do you mean to the eye? The only thing, if you're saying like the corners, like how it slants in, that actually, I don't know if I love that or hate that. Wow, I'm conflicted. Let's go replace pizza. Good interior seating, especially Little Caesars, but so greasy you have to let the pizza drain before consumption. That's insane. Learn to drive. You got it. Driving's not that scary. Especially, like, I mean, it depends, but if it's somewhere, like, closer to you or somewhere that is an easy drive or a road you're just not a insane, I don't even want to say main road necessarily, but the only really thing I've disliked is multi-lane roads. But even then, whatever. Mainly highway I just try to avoid if I can, but I mean, I don't have to go on the highway for Spirit anyway, so. Although I found that driving on the highway, like getting on the highway is the worst part. And I guess getting off, but when you're on it, like whatever. Just drive. Just drive, bro. JavaScript listing doesn't really work. Spring whenever connect something together. Yeah, I am aware of that myself. Yeah, that's right, playing the far superior version of Minecraft. P-I-Z-Z-A-H-U-T. I think I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna make the banner letters and then see what happens. Sounds like a better idea. Just other drivers. Just pay attention and it should be fine. But yeah, no, there's some idiots out there for sure on the road. Wait. Just kidding. Okay, I need to do it's you and then it's red. But how much red is it? Is it this much? I'm gonna see if that much works. I think it will, but I'm really not sure. Yeah, okay, that does work. Cool. I had to think about that for a second. Pi. Z, I'm gonna get this wrong, so I better be careful. Which diagonal is it? It'd be this one. Yes. Lowercase a. Oh, brother. I made this one backwards on the McDonald's, so I'm gonna definitely do that again intentionally. If I trim off the one side, then I'm making the whole build shorter, and I don't want to do that because the inside. Okay, there, and then there, 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 and then H. I'm mad because I can't add the line on the H that's sticking off the left if you see it, like between the A and the H. Is there a way I can do the bottom of the U? Surely, right? I'm not gonna bother myself with it. It's definitely possible, but I can't be inclined to figure it out. Since you said it doesn't apply to me, I'm gonna say it applies to me now. But carry on. Okay, I'm gonna try, I think, 2 different things here. That's the obvious one. But I also wonder if doing it just on the side would be better. So, like, okay, yeah, right. I just did that again, though, because that was what I was trying to not do. Because I need to firstly do this line so I can trim it. Just like that. And then I can do this, and then this. By that logic, I should also trim the bottom, though. So, around, like, 8 at this point of trying to make the T. One of these days, I'll get it. One of these days. Probably not today or tomorrow, but one of these days, I will. I actually like that a lot more than I thought I was going to. It kind of looks like a face. I feel like for the spacing of it, I'm doing that one. I don't care if it's worse. Okay, 3 off, whatever side. But you got the best Banban character, Flats, obviously. You got Chum Chompkins. You've got the green one, Banban. You've got the red one, Jumbo Josh. You've got what's his name, Wumbo or something? Patterns for every letter. That'd be too easy. I like a challenge. Main appearance in my dream is one key factor in how I know for a fact it was a dream and not a normal conversation. The conversation was about rap. You mean like candy wrappers, right? Definitely. Wanna break from the ends? No, Chum Chompkins is the Lorax. They're the same character. It's really complicated lore. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Nice. Do interiors. I did interior for McDonald and the gas station, but I probably won't do one yet for this. It'll be like a next stream thing if I do. I can get this image off the screen. Imagine I just like deleted my mic audio. That would have been great. Hello, Zublord. Or Zoob. Is it Zoob or Zub? Chum Chompkins, the Banban character? Yeah, exactly. See, he gets it. Drake. Well, don't keep me waiting. How'd that conversation go? What elements were there? Purple reindeer? I don't know the purple reindeer's name, so... See, I can't give you that one. Which is ironic because I actually don't. Oh yeah, there's also Pomni. Can't forget about Pomni. I shouldn't affiliate Pomni with Ben. Your beloved image? I found that with my blood, sweat, and tears, Nathan. That's not true. I didn't put that much effort through. Subway Surfers on half the screen? Yeah, okay. Tortilla attention span. Don't forget about Choo Choo Charles. Which is funny because he's actually in the game too. Kane, am I gonna be in the circus for 5 nights? Just imagine all the violent shipping wars will be completely powerless to do anything about. Is this a cry for help? Wow. I see. I blacked out for a second. What happened? I love that merch ad. T-Jog doesn't know it, but he's watched that merch ad. He watched it live action. Hello, Monty. Hello, H-Dog. Just a fan-made Mario character. I don't think so. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. What the am I looking at? The consequences of our actions. And it's only going to get worse from here. It's fine. The hill's just gonna get a little bit Fortnite's in my basement. Why would you wanna never mind. I don't think I wanna know. Minecraft in Banban? I think it's the other way around. The Banban in Minecraft. Or Gangbang. Should we fire? GD's just not my type of game. I feel like. Gotta remove all the grass. How am I off a block? Oh, because it's fine, whatever. I'm just gonna cry about it. I literally can't even structure block. Are we serious? You know, it's back to square one, I guess. Minecraft in Minecraft? No, I'm with the code of Banban and then build Minecraft in it. Sure, why not? Which actually means my smooth stone was lined up with the end, which is really aggravating that I made the mistake, which showed me that or made me think I wasn't. One thing I'm noticing with the mud, by the way, that's really annoying is for the roads here, you can't go up them. Yeah, please have fun. Yeah, you also have fun, I guess. Bye-bye. I'm definitely gonna end by the time you get out, or will have ended by the time you get out, by the way. I don't think I'm going much longer. I'm still thinking about that merch ad. With the cane turning into the plushie, and I'm now thinking of the bubble just like emerging out of Pomni's mouth. Sounds a little convoluted. You look convoluted! The mud is shiny, true. It's kind of nice though. I like it. How many parking spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's not bad. That's probably all I'll have because I'm not extending further than here. Since I have the water literally right there. Laid out the path. I didn't think of this, but I laid out the path in the end room fully. Good job, I think. Yeah, okay. Well, that feels like a good point to end, actually. I'm gonna have to fix this up, definitely. Actually, I'm gonna have the pathway right now. But next stream, I'll finish dealing with all of this, actually. And I'm also going to probably do the inside for it, but that's not like a ton. When you look at it, right, from where we were, it doesn't feel like a ton, but I did a lot of the more, like, weird things this stream. There's a lot of just terraforming and fixing some stuff. But I'm happy with that. I still gotta figure something out for this plot that isn't an actual building, because I don't want it to be a building. I might just do like a little park or something. But my only issue with that is I don't have room to make parking for the park. Just got here. No, you didn't! Oh my god! I'll stand in front of the Pizza Hut, why not? I'm happy with how that turned out, though. Once again, certainly different, but that is the point, I guess. Anyway, yeah. Next stream is Thursday. I can't tell you legally what Thursday's stream is, but I think pretty much all of you will enjoy it. It's gonna be a fun one. I already know what it's gonna be. You'll know Wednesday what it'll be. If you guys actually watch the video Wednesday. That would be an important part of that. Probably. But anyway, I'm so sorry, Happy. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.